Hello stock traders, I hope all of you are having a fantastic morning. And in today's video, I'm going to give you 3 stocks in a way that I protect myself from the downside, a way to hedge my bets, and some different stocks that I use to protect myself that way. Also, I'm going to give you one stock that has had a very strong catalyst happen to it, and I'm going to kind of go through it and talk about the good and the bad of that stock. I think that you'll like it. Anyway, before I get going, if you could do me a favor, please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you haven't done so before, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when a new video comes out. I do have a Patreon group. I have a link in the description down below. If you are looking for my insider callouts, that's a great place to get it and a good place to be. Please check it out. We have a link in the description down below. I think that you'll be glad that you did. All right, so the market has definitely been rough. Let's take a look at the S&P 500 and see what's going on in the SPY ETF. And we had a very range-bound day, and that huge sell-off from Wednesday. Thursday, a little bit of a recovery. As you go to the 5-minute chart here, you can see we're hanging out between two resistance and support levels. You can see where this level at 393 really acted as resistance, and we kind of have a double top look here, and that's why we saw that big move downwards there towards market close. The other thing is you can see where this is a very strong support line here at 385. That is an important place for the bulls to kind of hold, and definitely if we're going to see a bounce in the market, it is going to be off of that level, and we need to get past this 393 resistance to have any hope of doing so. So it'll be interesting to see how the market reacts with Friday and how we go tomorrow. When you're looking at this video, then you should be looking at the price action at 393 to really see what's going to happen if we get to that level. Also keep in mind this 385 level. If we break down support there, then I think that we will see the SPY come down to 379 and even possibly down to 370. And so those are some of the levels to kind of keep in mind as you are going through the market day, just kind of taking a look and going through different stocks. So I mentioned that I have these 3 different stocks that are just kind of a secret weapon, and I put them in my portfolio. And typically during times like this, when the market is really, really coming down, I will buy these 3 stocks and hold them for different price targets. And right now on the S&P 500, the downside price target that I'm thinking the market's going to get to, the very next one, is a gap fill at 379. Another one to kind of keep in mind is right at 370, but at 379 I plan on closing these bearish positions that I have open. Made some money on these. Definitely they have protected my portfolio against that terrible day on Wednesday. Actually made money on Wednesday of all kind of crazy things, between insiders, having a couple of insiders that performed well, and with that. But they are SPXS, and so this is the SPXX Direxion Daily S&P 500 Bearish Fund, and so this is a 3x leveraged fund. So if the S&P 500 goes down 1%, then you make 3% with this kind of fund. And so it can be a good way to protect yourself if we have a waterfall of selling, or if you're concerned that you're going to see that waterfall of selling in the market. And so that's the first one that I look at. The other one I do is TZA, and this is the same thing. This is a 3x bearish fund. If the Russell 2000 goes down 1%, then this goes up 3%. So that's how that works. So if the Russell 2000 goes up, then you lose money on that. So keep that in mind also. So I like to have a price target for an open gap, and once that gap fills, then I'll close that position and sometimes go the other way, really bullish, depending upon how I am feeling on the market right now. Right now, I am afraid of a major downturn, and so for that reason, I have these funds in my portfolio, and they help to protect me. So far this year, I am down. Like a lot of people this year, this has not been a good year for trading, but I'm only down 7%, just barely over 7%. That's much better than most people. That's much better than the SQQs, and this has been a secret weapon for that. That my insider swing play. So I'll play insiders for bullish, and for bearish, I'll protect myself and hedge my portfolio with these funds. The other one that I use is the SQQQ, which has been huge for me in 2022. This is if the triple Qs go down 1%, and this goes up 3%. And so this shorts the market, and it provides protection against that triple Q that has been going down all year long and down over 30% this year. And so I like to use these funds. I thought I would share this with you if you are the type that is concerned about the market really, really falling off and having a waterfall of selling. This can be a way to protect yourself, and so it's a good thing to do. So I also talked about a stock that I want to talk about that I'm very bullish on. This stock had a very significant insider activity reported on Thursday evening and after hours, and so I really like this stock for a nice move. It has been extremely beaten up, and we also have this gap up here right at 198. It is ticker symbol SNAX. This is Strive Foods Incorporated. And you can see it's gotten way oversold here, and some insiders have loaded in. And I find it kind of curious that they didn't load shares at 82 cents, where it was just at not very long ago. No, they're loading shares at $1.22, $1.29. Some really, really bullish price action on that. And so the transactions that I'm talking about, I'll move them over here and up here so that you can see them. Right here, we have Strive Foods. We have a director, Ted Casey, who bought shares at 128 and then went back the day before, bought at 120. The next day, bought even more at $1.28. And then we have the CFO. Even though this is a small purchase, I like to see CFOs buy. CFOs know what's going on in their company financially. And so I love insider activities with CFOs. So seeing the two officers joining in together, I like this one also. 518, the CFO paid $1.29. Got the worst price of all the three transactions. And so I like this for a big move tomorrow morning. If this is something that you're interested in, it appears they do like keto snack foods, which I think is going to be huge. Obviously, there's a lot of people that are on keto diets. And I could see this being a big mover now that this was reported Thursday after hours. You might take a look at this on Friday. Friday morning, this one might really start to pop. Decent volume out of this, even though it's a smaller stock. It's got decent volume, and I think it could do really well for you. So anyway, hopefully that gives you at least one stock that can help you out. The market is in a big indecision right now. Watch those price action. Watch the price action at those resistance and support levels. And of course, I wish you all the best in the stock market. Please reach out to me in the comment section down below if you have any questions. And Raythoven out.